Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Lycanroc's midnight form from Pokemon. We're going to start at the top of our page with a large hairband that comes across the face. So in the center we're going to move over towards the right. Start up here, we're going to curve out towards the left and then down. From here I'm going to taper this back up towards the top. Going out towards the left. Now we're just going to pull that up. Let's add one point here. Curve around and then down. Now from this point I want to curve the top of the hairband and then aim towards this point here, but we're going to leave a little gap on the inside. So start on the left, we're going to go up, curve up towards the top. Now we're going to aim this down, curving around. We're just going to stop right about there. Let's add a zigzag pattern across the front here. Starting on the left, we're going to go up at an angle, we're going to come down, and we're going to draw one more point, going up and then back down towards the inside. On the right side here, we're going to flop the ear over. So starting from this point, I'm going to curve up and over towards the right. I'm going to curve out in the opposite direction, curving out towards the right and then down. Now let's take these ends and come down in towards the center point of the ear. And then we're going to take these sides and curve again in towards the center, just above that center point. Starting on the left, we're going to come down and in, and then back up on the right side. Now let's take that ear and tuck it in behind the left side. So we're going to line up the top, we're going to curve out and then down. Now I'm going to curve this back in, coming down and then in. Going back to the outside, I'm going to curve inwards. Now in between the hairband and the ear, we're going to add the eye. So let's start with an angled line. Starting from the inside, we're going to go up and out. Let's connect these 2 points with a half circle, coming around and then back up. Now I'm going to add another smaller half circle on the inside for the edge of the iris, and then an even smaller half circle for the pupil. Now let's add a trim in the center of the face. So on the inside edge of the ear, we're going to angle down, following the same angle of the eye, coming down and in. Right here we're going to come straight down. Now from here we're going to angle up in behind the hairband. Now just beside the tip of the hairband we're going to draw on the snout. So from the tip we're going to step up, curve the bottom. Now we're just going to come up, aiming towards the eye. And then from here we're going to curve around the cheek and underneath the ear. Going out, around the eye, and then up. Let's add the nose on the tip. So from the bottom of the snout we're going to step up, draw a straight line going across, and then we'll curve down towards the bottom of the snout. Let's add some fur on the side of the head. So we start at the bottom edge of the ear, we curve out and then down. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now we curve in the opposite direction, curving in towards the head, coming down and then in. Now let's add a larger one on the side. We're going to tuck this in behind the top, stepping out, curving out and down. Now we're going to curve that back in, coming down and then in. Now we're going to add one more, but we're going to point this down towards the sides. From this point we're going to step out, curve down, and we'll tuck this in behind the head, curving in and then up. Now we're going to go back to the top of the head and add the hair. So in the center we're going to step up, curve out towards the right and back over towards the left. Now we're going to taper this back down, aiming towards the ear, coming out and then down. Let's add another spike here, going out towards the right, going straight up. Now we're going to curve this out towards the right and then back down. We'll add one more, curving out towards the right and up. Now we're going to pull this in behind the fur on the side of the cheek, coming down and then pulling that in. Now let's go to the left side. From this point I'm going to curve up and then out towards the left. Now again we're going to taper this back in towards this hairband, curving in and tucking that in behind that line. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction. From this point we'll go out and then up, and we'll pull this in behind the left ear. Now let's draw the arms in the front of the body. So on the left side of the snout we're going to draw an angled line coming out and then down towards the elbow. Now underneath the head here, we're going to angle out towards the right to the same height. Now from the elbows, we're going to angle down and in, starting on the left, down and into right about there. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's draw on the outside of the arm. So I'm going to follow that same angle on the outside, starting underneath the fur. I'm going to go out towards the elbow. Now we're going to come down and in. Let's add a point in the forearms. Starting on the left side, we're going to go up, aiming in between the elbows, and then we'll come back down. Now at the bottom of the arms, we're going to add the paws. So from this point, I'm going to angle down and in towards the center, leaving a small gap in the middle. Do the same thing on the right. Now back on the left side, let's draw the first paw. We're going to blend it to a curve going around the bottom and then up. Let's layer the second one in behind. So starting here, we curve down and then up. And then the third one on the side of this paw, we're going to go out and then in towards the wrist. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the inside, we're going to blend into a curve going around and then up. We're going to step down, curve down and up the second paw. And then on the side of this paw, we're going to curve around and then in towards the wrist. From the inside of the elbows, we're going to step up and curve down and in the rib cage. Starting on the left, curve down and then in on both sides. And then on the ends, we're going to step out and draw two straight lines coming down towards the top of the leg. From the left hip, I'm going to curve out the thigh. So we're going to go in behind the arm. We'll continue going out. Now we're going to round out the thigh and then pull that in towards the wrist. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out, in behind the arm, continue down, round out the knee, and then pull that in towards the wrist. Now just above the wrist, I'm going to start on the left side, we're going to curve up the lower torso and then back down on the right side. From the inside of the rib cage, we're going to draw two straight lines coming all the way down towards the lower torso. From the rib cage, I'm going to curve up and out, just in the inside of the arm, on both sides. Now I'm going to curve that back in, down and in. Now we're going to pull this up underneath the arms, going upwards. Let's add some detail to the knees. Starting on the left side, I'm going to curve in and up. Now I'm going to curve this back to the left and then over towards the right to the bottom of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting on the outside, we're going to curve in and up. I'm going to curve this back and then round it out towards the bottom of the knee. Let's finish this off with the legs. So on the outside of the paw, I'm going to draw a curve going out and then down towards the heel. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now back on the left side, we're going to stack the claws going out towards the left. Starting at the heel, we're going to go straight across. Now right here, I'm going to draw the first claw. We're going to go up and we'll hook that back down towards the bottom of the foot. Let's stack two more claws. From the tip, we're going to step up, draw a straight line going across. Now again, we're going to go up and pull that down in behind the first claw. We'll do that one more time. Now at the top of the last claw, I'm going to curve over the foot and in. From that point, I'm going to step back, curve in and up underneath the knee, going in and then up. Let's take that and flip it over on the right side. We're going to start with the first claw, straight line going across. Now I'll draw the first claw going up and then down. From the tip of the claw, we're going to step up, draw a short line going across. Then we're going to go up, pull that in behind the first claw. We'll do that one more time. Now at the top of the last claw, we're going to go over the foot and pull this in. From the end, we're going to step out, curve in and up underneath the knee. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Lycanroc's Midnight form from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching and we'll see you again soon.